Y'all tripping.
What do you do in IT?
I'm in project management for IT.
That's so good. It's a field. I will say anything that's
so you're saying as a project manager, you're telling me that people with certificates aren't going to make that much money?
That is a degree.
They're not going to make as much as me because I have a degree.
Who said they gotta make as much as you?
I said they're not going to make the same amount as a person with a degree. If you are really finished and listen,
she missed
if you have a degree and the certification,
you will make more from the beginning.
Let's not get hung up
on what was Trev's main point, Ty?
Trev said that they can go and get a certification from IBM and they'll come out making 6 figures. I'm just saying that's not necessarily the case.
What was his main point?
That they can at other routes into IT.
No, ma'am. It was low barrier entry, high reward.
Okay.
That's the main point. So
and I'm saying you can get a higher reward with the degree.
There's multiple ways to skin it.
Y'all are never satisfied with the efforts that a man take, because you'll say whatever a man does, y'all find a route that could have been better. And it's like,
what? Why is it? All I'm saying is whether you're a man or a woman, if you got the degree and the certification, you're gonna make more money. Like, what the fuck? I didn't say. Excuse me. I didn't say anything about a specific man.
You want everybody to go to a 4-year degree.
If he just got the certification, that's great. I'm just saying it's gonna put him in a better position with both.
How about this? Everybody got a subjective preference on how they would do it. Let's just talk about how each person. I think everybody on here got kids. What would you do? And I'll start. I got 2 sons. The reason why I'm by the time my kids are 12, at the rate of my investment right now, my kids are gonna have their college paid for. They don't even need to go to the military. But I'm still gonna have my kids or encourage my kids to go to the military. Other things. They're able to pick up these very, very wonderful leadership skills. The military bearing, the discipline, all this other stuff, being able to protect and defend themselves in hand-to-hand combat. There's so many other intangibles that the military bring. Patience, composure, all of these other things that you would lack just going out of high school straight into college and trying to go after the bag. I think for Black people specifically, the detriment we don't have any fucking discipline going out from leaving the household. I think if an overwhelming majority of our people went into the military first and just did the bare minimum, 4 years, our community and our people will be way better off. And I get it. It ain't cut out for everybody. Hell, all the shit we going through right now without going to the military, we not cut out for that. You ain't, but thing people don't understand about the military, you do not have to be cut out for it. Your ass just need to be present, and they're gonna make your ass cut out for it. And so long as you got air in your lungs and blood in your veins, they're gonna push you through it. So all this notion about, you got to be ready for, you got to be designed for it. No, your ass just need to be a joke. You just need to have a number, and they're gonna push you through, and they're gonna salute you, and you're gonna be way better off. At that point, you'll be able to go to college for free. You'll be able to go and have a career. You'll have a career preference. You got the 5-point, 10-point preference, depending on how much time you had. Insurance, medical insurance, all this shit. Your kids are insured. There's so many other things. I don't know how Black people can knock that opportunity. You know, whenever we see young kids become YNs and shoot each other, the motherfuckers is already military. Anyways, they come. Listen, they 16, 17, 18, 19 years old running the streets, shooting each other with Uzis and shit already. Shit, put that info in your hand and go serve and shoot the right motherfucker, and you can come out legally squared away with all kind of benefits.
Military is glorified welfare.
I just wouldn't discourage people if they wanted to go to college. I know people say, ask the question, do we have kids? Yes. And I'm sorry, mine had to go to college. It was not.
Well, you wouldn't last 2 seconds in the military. Don't disrespect the service.
But Dr. Lady Go. Exactly, right. Thank you. But Dr. Lady Go, let me ask you this. You remember how we had that huge argument? About why women were saying, hey, look, we don't want to be mothers young. We don't want to be wives young. We'll wait till we'll wait till 30. We'll wait till we have the stability and we don't want to date the older man. We want to date the young man within our time. But those guys don't have it until after a certain age. But if our young men were going into the military as early as 18, by the time they're 21, 22 as a sergeant, we able to create families at that point. And I think that would discourage women from being forced to say, you know what, I got to go get it on my own because these niggas out here running the streets and they don't want to be fathers, but they want to knock a bitch up. If
but
the
then
men
they
would
come back from
we already know that black young boys just they're disenfranchised. They don't really have a head start. It's not a lot of guys like Will that can just usher their sons into college or Trev or Darwin. Most of these young boys need to go to the fucking military.
They do.
But that's not necessarily true. Like I would never have encouraged my sons to go into the military. And my son will be 30 years old and he's finishing up his degree for IT. And my middle son went 30. To a trade school and
God damn.
But they don't got no kids.
I swear it's not me tonight.
But here's the thing, right?
You can't make this shit up.
He decided to do. He's found his calling and what he wanted to do. I'm not gonna force my son to go to college. He went to college straight out of high school, but he didn't want to finish college, so he went out and started working. Now he's at an age where he realizes this is what's big. This is what he needs to do, and now he's doing it. I'm not going to discourage my kids. I don't care how old they are. You want to get a degree at 30? Go ahead and get your degree. But guess what? My kids ain't got no babies running around.
Don't explain yourself.
There is nothing wrong with your son getting a degree.
Do not explain that.
Because a lot of people went straight from high school to get a degree in something that they don't even use nowadays.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait a second.
Exactly. And can't even pay for the degree.
Hold on a second.
Exactly.
Here's the problem. Ain't gonna give you no pushback on the things you say.
There's different ways to skin a cat, right? People ask me what I would do, and I gave them what I would do. And my son is going to do something different than my daughter's going to do. She's going to go to college because of her career field, right? For her to be successful in that career, she has to be degreed. But risk versus reward, we already looked at what the money like, and it's going to do what it do, particularly in Jersey. So that's fine. So and I'm going to say that Darwin might be right to a certain extent. Some people, the military is a great path for them. Not everybody. I can tell you no, not for my son. No, it won't be. But for maybe his son, maybe so, and that's cool. There ain't no doubt in it. What I tell people to do is be strategic about it, right? Make sure you are extremely informed. Do as much research as possible, and no matter wherever it is that you want to get in life, make sure that it's going to make the money that you are going to be satisfied with, and that you take the path of least resistance. You like, okay, I know what my skills are. I know what it is that I like to do. I know maybe I'm an outside guy, or maybe I could sit in front of a computer all day. You have to know these things first, because the worst thing you could do is go to a job you hate. You got to know what type of person you are. Every single type of job is needed, right? The Delta people are the ones that are most important because they keep the world going. And that's your average person. So we get that. Just make sure you're not doing some shit that you hate. Put the time in and take the path of least resistance, where you're going to pay the least amount of money to earn the most amount of money.
And whoever said you can't make E5 sergeant in 4 years in the military, I made that shit in 3 years.
What that pay?
Sergeant, you be making around 55,000 a year.
Yeah,
you can get that out of high school.
For my child, I hope you plan on using good old nepotism.
Ain't making no 55,000.
Why
so much?
Why not just go be a plumber?
You could.
Why not just go be an electrician?
But everybody don't want to be that.
I don't understand. Look, I would much.
But we'll think about the trajectory of the future and the AI progression.
What that got to do with
how many of those jobs will still be human-led, honestly?
Yeah, listen, you're gonna be a plumber. I don't care if you go become a plumber. You can start your own firm. You can use AI to make money. You think only corporations gonna use AI?
Of course not.
So you have your own business. You can use AI. Y'all keep on talking like AI is going to take over everything in the next 3 years, and everybody's going to be sitting.
Not in the next 3 years, but within the next 20 to 30 years, it's going to be a mess.
Hell no. Next 5 years. It's close.
I'm building.
I don't care how close it is. Do y'all not understand? Do y'all not understand? There's still people who are going to use AI. It's not like AI is using humans. It's not like AI is the companies that and people are working for
But
AI.
it will replace jobs, though.
Okay, but listen, you're not listening.
No,
This
we're
is the
gonna
problem.
we're gonna have to learn how to work with AI.
Okay,
We're always.
can I make one point? Can I make one point?
Yeah.
Yes, AI is a thing. Now, do you want to be the worker or the owner? Trying to use, you want to compete against AI, or you want to be the one using AI?
Programming it.
See, if you go get a trade, once you learn how to plumb, once you learn how to be an electrician, you can hire other plumbers and electricians. If AI gets so advanced and it starts taking jobs, guess what? It's going to be taking your employees' jobs, because you're going to be implementing AI to run your company. But y'all keep on talking about going to get degrees just to be employees. Ain't none of y'all talking about go to the military, get 50K, then leave the military, go to college and get a degree to go get a job. Why don't you just go get a trade?
I never said go get a job after a degree.
I didn't say that's exactly what you said, but y'all was implying go to the military.
I got both.
Y'all was implying go to the military, then let the military pay for your school. I don't know. Right. I don't think you're going to let the military pay for your school so you can start a business.
Why not?
I got a cosmetology license. I'm an insurance agent. I'm just saying I got both. And
so you're gonna go to school. You're gonna go to the military so the military can then pay for your school so that you can use your degree to start a business.
You could do that. You can.
I'm not saying what you.
No, you don't have to. You don't listen. You don't have to. People listening. You do not have to use a degree. Your degree to start the business. You can obtain a degree, or you can obtain the education so you can have the necessary skills to do what you need to do to run your business.
What skills are people? So if you're specifically going to college for 4 years to learn a skill to run your business, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, people do it all the time.
You could go there. You can go to school. You can go get a certificate.
People definitely don't do that all the time.
One thing about the military,
most entrepreneurs don't even make more than $50,000.
You can get a degree in entrepreneurship to understand how to run a business.
You can get it. Listen,
you can get a business degree
in business management. Is my
one of the dumbest degrees
you can go to it. You can go to it.
But y'all need to understand
you can go to institution. You can go to an approved academic institution using your military benefits at a institution that give you certifications, licenses, security clearances, and all this kind of shit. If you want to have a business or you want to open up a trucking company and you want to be government contract and you want to carry hazmat material, bombs and weapons and shit like that, you need a clearance. You need certifications. You need all these other things. You can use your military GI Bill to pay for that.
Listen,
and you can use it to buy a house, Darwin.
We haven't even went down. Oh my God, there's so many other things we could talk about. We'd be here all day.
But it's the people who don't have benefits, who don't have education. They're not going to get it. You could explain it to them all day. They're not going to get it.
Shots fired, pew pew.
I just call it like I see it.
I swear I'm not in trouble tonight. I ain't got nobody send me no video saying
you get a veteran SBA loan to run your bit. Do you know the military? I'm not gonna even talk about the housing. We knocked that out. We could knock that shit out of the park. But the business loans for entrepreneur, business loans for entrepreneurial.
Hold on. What's the average salary of former Army veterans? What do they typically make?
It depends because the officers are doing
if you're a sergeant, it depends on what you got out of the military. I don't know.
The officers are
Why
doing
she picking and choosing?
I'm just saying,
why she picking and choosing?
To make it simple though, the officers are doing very well.
Now, I just noticed one thing. I think it's real interesting. Ain't none of these women not one time asked this lady to leave me alone. Not one time. If this was a guy ragging on a woman, these niggas would have been jumping out their skin. Hey, man, come on, man. Cut us some slack, man. Hey, man, fall back, bro. Hey, chill out, man. Hey, that's enough, Will.
Because we know you can handle yourself, Will. We know that you're not being bullied. She's not bullying you.
Ain't nobody bully me.
So
I'm not saying
you
nothing
can handle
about
yourself. I defended you when people say you was bitter. I defended you. So
I appreciate it. I don't need anybody.
If she wants to, you could defend yourself. We don't need to be telling nobody nothing.
I just want to let it be known. Hey, if I'm up on this panel again and there's a woman running off at the mouth, and I match her energy, I don't want no fellas to say nothing to me because these women ain't saying nothing. Quiet as church mouses. I ain't saying one disrespectful thing.
Church mice. Church mice.
What'd you say?
So you want me to call HR?
Mouses is not a word.
Yeah, I do, JR. I want you to call HR, man. I want to put in a complaint.
It's unusual for me. Be quiet.
Be one of those.
I want to hear Darwin
He's
sell.
a corporate worker.
Before you wrap this up, JR, I want to hear Darwin sell this military experience for these housing benefits.
Well, we haven't heard nothing from Pearl yet. Maybe we can have Darwin.
Oh, nice.
Pearl.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, if you want to say something, Pearl.
Pearl, ask Darwin what's the average salary of former Army vets. What are they making out here in the civilian world?
I don't know, but I don't
that's
say how
your
that's
question.
relevant.
I don't want to ask him that. You
with
ask
their
him
military benefits included. What is
how's
the
that relevant
salary?
though? How's it relevant?
How
say y'all still swinging? Y'all still have
Go ahead, Miss Pearl. I'm not going to interrupt.
Oh, okay. I
found a number, Will.
Which one bigger? You
Whoa, no.
Okay, never mind.